Well, hello, sparkling ones. Thank you for joining our Sparkling Spotlight. This month, we're talking about our Slim and Sassy weight loss program. I know it's the end of the year, and a lot of people are already thinking about their new goals for the upcoming year. And so we wanted to give you some tips on getting slim and sassy again because I know that weight loss is probably one of the items on the wish list at the beginning of the year, and I wanted to be able to give you a good start. So I want to do this in December, although I know a lot of people are going to be on vacation and visiting family and eating all sorts of yummy goodies. But right after the festivities, you're probably going to be thinking, oh no, I need to get back on track. So I thought I'd give you the information now so that on January 1st or shortly thereafter, you'll have that information available. So, welcome to my Slim and Sassy weight loss class. As I'm sure you already know, I'm Dee Diaz, the founder of Sparkling Life Oils, as well as an essential oils educator and wellness advocate specializing in doTERRA essential oils and products. And I believe that everyone's life should sparkle, that it should be exhilarating, energized, and filled with that effervescent sizzle that propels you through a vivacious, brilliant life. So, I want to talk about some of the things that we can do to assist us in feeling this way. And one of the ways, for me anyway, is to be able to feel comfortable in my own skin, right? So we're not talking about being model size, but really being at a size and a weight that's comfortable for us individually. And we're all different, so it's not going to be the same for everyone. It's really important to be healthy in conjunction with possibly losing some excess pounds that we might have. And I'm on this journey too, so I wanted to be able to share some of the things that I'm doing to help me in this matter. So, we're conditioned to believe that losing weight is either hard or bordering on impossible, right? We typically begin a new diet with this preconceived belief that it's not going to work. And then, like clockwork, we become even more cynical about achieving our health because our plans do fall short. All of the newest fads or miracle pills on the market, they promise us the perfect body, right? Oops. They promise us that perfect body, but the results really speak louder than words. Even if you're able to hit your goal, sustaining the outcome is where nearly everyone struggles. And that's because weight loss is a lifestyle change, not an accomplishment. Right? It has to be a new way to operate, a new way to make decisions, really a new way to live. But it's not about starving yourself either or creating unsustainable limitations. Instead, it's about using the right essential oils along with eating clean and doing moderate exercise while managing stress. So, during our time together, you can expect to learn what to do in order to achieve your desired outcome, and you'll even get the chance to purchase a product that'll become the catalyst for you. So make the commitment right now. Let's make the commitment together to take action based on what you learn during our time together because you deserve to be healthy. We all do. And I'd love for you to keep this in the back of your mind while we go through this presentation. And that's, what do you look forward to doing with your newfound health? Think about this because this is what's going to give you the impetus to move forward when you hit the roadblocks. Okay, so before we dig into a proven and sustainable weight loss plan, I want to give you some background on that dreaded three-letter word, FAT. Everybody hates that word. But actually, body fat cells, which are also known as adipose cells or adipocytes, are specialized cells that contain a large droplet of lipid or fat. So large, in fact, that it squeezes the nucleus and other cell structures to the side of the cell. The number and the size of fat cells varies from one body structure to another and from one person to another. So we don't all have the same fat cells. Isn't that interesting? Clusters of fat cells make up adipose tissue, or what we call body fat as we know it, and it has several important functions in the body. First of all, fat provides protection or padding for our vital organs and structures. It acts as a shock absorber in the body when we experience physical impacts of life, like walking or running, sitting, or even falling. When we have high amounts of adipose tissue, it's stored beneath the skin, around the stomach, the hips, and the buttocks, providing protection for our vital organs. The second function of fat is providing insulation, and that helps slow heat loss through the skin. Very low body fat percentage is often associated with low body temperature, which isn't really a good thing in optimal health or in an optimal health condition, because it's critical to maintain a constant body temperature for normal body function. A third and primary function of adipose tissue or body fat is energy storage. So our bodies make energy from the food we eat. Yeah, I know you knew that. But although we're constantly using energy, our food intake isn't constant. So our body has several ways it can store energy for constant use. One of the primary sources of stored energy in the body is fat. So body fat pads our vital organs and structures, it provides insulation, and it acts as an energy reserve. All good things, right? If we have it in the right amount. So that's what we're going to talk about. Okay, but now these statistics I'm going to share with you are actually pretty alarming. It's estimated that over 65% of the adult population in the United States is overweight or obese. Outside the US, the picture doesn't get much better because more than half of all adults in developed nations are also estimated to be overweight. And even sadder is that 15% of all children in the developed world are also overweight. And this number is expected to increase significantly in the near future. So obesity is truly becoming a global health epidemic, especially because it's associated with a dramatic rise in diseases like diabetes and hypertension, heart disease, stroke, and even cancer. We don't want to be part of that statistic, right? And isn't it true that many health challenges are lifestyle related? That means that with better decision making, we have the potential to avoid them in the first place. It's called preventative health care versus reactive health care, right? I love the saying, it's better to prepare and prevent than repair and repent. And that's what we want to do. We want to prepare and prevent. Okay, I'm sure you'll agree that there's lots of factors that contribute to being overweight or obese. For some, the factors are complex and it involves extenuating health conditions, right? Things that run in the family and different health issues that you might have. But for most of us, weight gain in the form of excess body fat or fatty tissue results from poor lifestyle habits and choices, right? At least I know it is for me. One theory of unhealthy weight gain is described as the caveman syndrome. There's two basic thoughts about this theory. The first thought is that your body doesn't believe your food supply will be constant. And the second is that your body believes that you'll have to work very hard to obtain your food. So operating on these two assumptions, your body tells you to feast on food when it's available, and it tells you to eat foods that are packed with calories, right? that can be easily converted to energy, because you'll likely be chasing more food, or you'll be chased as food in the very near future. And then when you do eat food, your body uses what it needs for immediate energy to support vital life functions and stores the rest as fat in case you encounter the need to go without food in the future. Interestingly, your body also tells you to conserve your stored energy, right? Stay on the couch, be a couch potato for a future date when you'll have to travel great distances and exert great effort to find more food. So that's the caveman syndrome. And actually, this is a great energy conservation strategy if you're a caveman. The problem is, you're not a caveman. In the developed world, especially here in the US, most people don't have to hunt for their food. Our food is fast, it's cheap, it's convenient, and we have lots of flavorful food choices readily available in high quantities, right? In fact, the most affordable and most convenient sources of food are sweets and fats. And they're the foods that your body prefers for energy production. It prefers these foods because any extra calories it doesn't need for energy now can be easily stored as fat for later use. And if you can get all that food without a lot of exertion, then your body says, yay, you're one smart caveman. Now keep eating. So really, the problem is, while some of us eat like cavemen, most of us aren't really forced to live like cavemen. So we don't usually go without food, and we don't work like cavemen, but we definitely eat too much and we sit too often. And this is one of the reasons why we might have a problem with fat. So, why are so many people struggling with their weight? Well, I think the answer to this question is obvious. But just for emphasis, some of the reasons are that we're eating more calories than are necessary to sustain a healthy life function. We lack the physical activity that'll burn and free stored energy. We have too much stress and not enough rest. And I don't mean lounging, I mean sleep. We don't get enough sleep, do we? We have tons of toxic stressors that promote fat storage. We starve ourselves, or we eat too many processed foods, too much sugar, too much dairy. I could go on and on, right? But again, this really all boils down to lifestyle choices, right? Okay, so enough about fat. Next, I'd like to discuss doTERRA's wellness lifestyle pyramid, because it promotes the opposite of the contributing factors that we've been discussing. Good health and a healthy body mass begins with eating food in the right quantity and of the right quality, exercising, managing stress, and getting appropriate rest and reducing our toxic load. So doTERRA's wellness lifestyle pyramid depicts the fundamentals of a healthy lifestyle. If you'll notice, each section is a building block for the next, with eating right being at the foundation, the most important part, right? The idea is, if we support our body thoroughly on the bottom levels, then we're not going to need as much help on the top level. So it's the commitment to a healthy diet, exercise, stress management, and reducing toxic load as part of everyday lifestyle that gives us a solid foundation of true wellness. And if we focus as much attention as we can on the bottom level of the pyramid, or the lifestyle pyramid, then we'll definitely see great outcomes. And you know what? The best part is that this is something that's completely and totally within our control. It is within our control. We can do this, and it's our choice, or our choice to do it or not to do it. It's our choice. Okay, now in the next few slides, I'm going to share a handful of choices that will contribute 100% to your ability to lose weight keep it off, and most importantly, to thrive. Most of what I'm going to discuss is obvious, but isn't it true that this is often where we fall short? So even if you say to yourself, I already know this, it's okay. Then let this be your reminder and the accountability that you need to get started, okay? But don't tune it out because you feel like you already know what I'm discussing. Making the right choices starts with first listening, and then second follows with action. Okay, so promise you won't tune me out? Awesome. Okay, because after I introduce the stuff you already know, I'm going to share a product line from doTERRA that's absolutely transformational. So you're going to want to listen in for that. Don't want you to miss it. Okay, so I want to start with something that's extremely important. We know that starving yourself is never going to lead to the outcome you desire. Instead, let's opt for the right fat and food choices that'll make our new lifestyle program enjoyable. Now, I know you've probably heard about calories, but I'm not sure if you're as familiar with what a calorie actually represents. So, real quick, calories are a measurement of energy units of a dietary nutrient like carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, right? Um, but did you know that there are several ways that these calories can be stored as fat in our bodies? Yeah, our bodies' preferred sources of calories for energy production are carbs and fats because they can be quickly metabolized during digestion and used as an immediate source of fuel for cellular energy. Carbs are converted to glucose or blood sugar, and it provides a burst of energy right after eating. They can be stored as glycogen in the liver and muscles, and that's also used for energy production. And then excess calories from carbs that aren't used up as glucose or stored as glycogen are stored as fat. Yes, of course, it's stored as fat. Now, dietary fat is also an excellent and actually a preferred source of readily available energy in your body. But as with unused carbs, unused dietary fats are also stored in fat cells for later use. And guess what? When glucose and glycogen and fats aren't available for energy production, proteins may also be converted to glucose. But proteins are primarily used as building material for cell and tissue growth and repair. But your body has a limited capacity for utilizing protein. And so the excess protein, yep, it's also converted to fat. So it's no wonder we have such a problem with fat. Our bodies are great at storing the unused calories we eat as fat. So we consume calories, we burn calories, and whatever's left over, yeah, it's stored as fat. So then let's do the math. What we do or what do we do if we want to store less calories as fat? Well, we eat less or really eat the right foods plus exercise more, and that equals lean body mass. Now, between eating less and exercising, the fastest way to slow down the storage of calories as fat is going to be eating less because although exercising burns free and stored calories and boosts metabolism by building lean muscle mass, our busy schedules, or at least mine, doesn't often allow us the exercise time necessary to balance the excess calories we consume. But I know eating less can be very hard, right? Because food is not only physically, but it's also emotionally pleasurable. When we're hungry, our bodies send powerful signals through different physiological pathways to let us know that it's time to eat, right? Our stomach starts grumbling. When we respond by eating, then we get equally powerful signals rewarding us for responding to our body's desire to eat. And over time, these signals are influenced by how much we eat, what we eat, and why we eat. The combination of these powerful signals to eat make up our appetite. And when we reduce the amount of calories our bodies are used to getting when we diet, our appetites are actually heightened and we experience not only physical but also emotional discomfort. These discomforts are real, and it requires a lot of self control on our part to not respond to our body's plea for more food. And then, if we allow our appetites to become too strong, what often happens is that we give in and we eat too much, too many high calorie foods, because that's going to quiet down our body's desire for the sources of energy that are readily available and that we're used to. And then, on top of that, our bodies also panic and they store more calories as fat just in case we decide to starve ourselves again in the future. It's just really a vicious cycle. So, all that to say that permanent and healthy weight loss will most likely result from a gradual decrease in the calories we consume and increasing the amount of calories we burn through regular physical activity. And it's also important to manage the emotional and physical discomforts of a reduced calorie diet if we want to improve our chances of success. So, just eat right. I know you know this already, but I want to make sure it's reinforced because it's critical. If you really want to lose weight naturally and keep it off for good, we want to make sure these items are covered. We want to eat organic as much as possible. It's one of the most important things we can do. Organic produce contains fewer pesticides and chemicals such as fungicides, herbicides, insecticides that are widely used in conventional agriculture. Plus, organic food is often fresher because it doesn't contain preservatives that make it last longer. So, you want to choose appropriate foods so you don't have all those toxins in your food. The second thing you want to do is incorporate good fats in your diet, things such as olive oil, fish, avocados, olives, coconuts, nuts, and seeds into your diet. These are good fats that we should include. Thirdly, we also want to drink water, right? We hear that all the time. There's lots of different opinions about how much water we should be drinking every day, but most health authorities commonly recommend eight-ounce glasses, which equals to about 2 liters or half a gallon a day. They call it the 8 by 8 rule. And it's easy to remember, right? Eight glasses, 8 ounces. And I know that there are those that say that it depends on how much you weigh and how tall you are, et cetera, et cetera. But especially if you're like me and you don't like drinking water, I don't like drinking water. This is a good place to start, 8 glasses of 8 ounces. Once your body gets used to it, then your body will begin to ask you for more. So if you're not good at drinking water, just start there. The fourth thing you want to do is graze. Don't feast. It's better to eat 6 mini meals each day so you're never hungry and you're never full. And then the fifth thing that would be good to do is to make sure that you eat lean proteins and tons of fruits and veggies, right? Consume a fistful of lean protein and pack your plate with lots of fruits and vegetables because no one ever gained weight from consuming too much broccoli or spinach, right? In fact, it actually helps you to feel full. I know, this is all obvious, but seriously ask yourself, how many of these healthy habits are we actually following each day? Yeah, me neither. This is one of the reasons why I chose to do this webinar because it's something that I really need to work on too. So I thought I'd share the information with you so we can do it together. And this is where doTERRA comes in. So before I dig into the Slim and Sassy product line from doTERRA, I want to answer a question that we get asked a lot, and that's why did I choose doTERRA? And my answer is actually very simple. It's simply because not all oils and wellness products are created equally. One of the reasons I choose doTERRA is because of their co-impact sourcing. If you've been on my webinars before, you've heard me say this, but I think it's so important, it's worth repeating. It's important to know where our products come from. And doTERRA sources its oils from all over the world. So each oil is derived from its indigenous environment. This is important because when they're grown and harvested in the proper altitude, climate, and season and soil, then you end up with an amazing product. And this is where doTERRA's commitment to purity begins. The second main reason is that the oils are CPTG, or certified pure therapeutic grade oils. This is really important because it means that every oil has zero fillers, zero synthetics, dyes, pesticides, and no contaminants of any kind. They're just pure, unadulterated oils. doTERRA created the standard as a promise of purity, and each and every batch is third-party tested so that you can be confident in not just their purity, but their potency as well. I'm going to post a link to a 3.5 minute video explaining what CPTG, certified pure therapeutic grade oils, are. I hope you'll take the time to look at it. It's very interesting. It will explain so much better than I could what CPTG means. It's an interview with doTERRA's Chief Medical Officer, Dr. David Hill, and so I hope you'll take the time to check it out. Okay, so this is what's going to save the day. I'm really excited to introduce doTERRA Slim and Sassy Metabolic Blend, which consists of grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon essential oils that will all help your body adjust when you reduce your caloric intake during dieting. You know, studies have shown both aromatic and internal benefits of using the oils in the Slim and Sassy um, blend to help you manage appetite and calm stomach and gastrointestinal distress that are often associated with dieting. Uh, did you know that just smelling grapefruit oil can help to calm your appetite? And ginger and peppermint oils can help calm the stomach and support gastrointestinal comfort and function. And lemon oil has been demonstrated to elevate the mood, which has been clinically associated with successful weight loss efforts. And for a lot of us, mood has a lot to do with how much and what we eat. So that's very important. To slow down and to stop our storage of excess calories as fat in our bodies, we need to decrease our caloric intake and increase our physical activity. And the Slim and Sassy Metabolic Blend is an excellent physical and emotional support to your healthy efforts to reduce excess calories converted to fat by eating less and by helping us to manage the discomforts of appetite during dieting. You can just add it to your glass or stainless steel water bottle to sip on throughout the day, or add it to your trim shake or tea up to 5 times a day. This is one of those oils that you can take internally. So that's awesome. And for individuals that are trying to lose weight, you can take up to 25 drops of this essential oil daily. To maintain a healthy weight, you want to take 10 to 15 drops daily. That's really all you'll need. You know, many people have said that using this oil before mealtime helps to control their appetite and keeps them from overeating. So if that's one of your challenges, then I challenge you to give it a try. Okay, now let's talk about the trim shake, which comes in chocolate or vanilla. We also have it in orange cream flavor. That'll be around for a limited time, the orange cream. It's a convenient, delicious way to get the essential nutrients your body needs for only 70 calories per serving. You can blend it with water, a smoothie, or any non-fat dairy substitutes such as almond, soy, or rice milk. So there's so many recipes to try, such as coffee, mint, chocolate chip, chocolate peanut butter cup with the chocolate trim shake, or cinnamon roll, key lime, or pina colada with the vanilla flavor trim shake. So there's so many things that you can do with this trim shake that'll make it interesting. So it's not the same whole thing every day. And I also have some really great recipes. So if you're interested in trying those, private message me. I'll be happy to send you those recipes in your email. Trim Shake includes the patented weight loss ingredient called Essential Trim, which research has shown to help manage cortisol, which is a stress hormone that stores fat in our abdomen, hips, and thighs, which is where most of us are trying to get the fat to disappear from. It also includes Solathin, which is a special protein extract from natural food sources that supports an increased feeling, that feeling of being full. Each shake, as I mentioned, is 70 calories per serving with 8 grams of protein, and it helps maintain steady blood sugar and is a good source of fiber for individuals that are trying to lose fat or maintain their ideal weight. And it might also help control stress, induce eating and sweet cravings while alleviating fatigue that's commonly felt when you diet and exercise. Even though you're dieting, you'll find that you have some energy reserves. And as I mentioned, it comes in 3 flavors, including chocolate, orange cream, and vanilla. And we also have a vegan option, which I'll share next. So doTERRA Slim and Sassy Reshake is a convenient, completely vegan-friendly, delicious weight management shake that provides essential nutrients and is only 74 calories per serving. The V-Shake can be used as part of a weight loss strategy of reducing daily calorie intake and burning fat stores through exercise. It also includes the patented weight loss ingredient Essential Trim and Solathin, like the other trim shake. And V-Shake blends well with water or rice, soy, or almond milk. Like the other trim shakes, it also provides 7 grams of protein and 4 grams of fiber per serving. So if you're vegan, this is definitely a product that you'll want to get your hands on. Now, our Slim and Sassy Metabolic Gum is another great way for you to get more of this wonderful essential oil blend into your daily routine. If you recall, the Slim and Sassy Metabolic Oil Blend helps manage cravings throughout the day while supporting healthy metabolism. There's 1 drop of Slim and Sassy Essential Oil Blend in each piece of this sugar-free gum, so it's another great way for you to get more of this wonderful essential oil blend into your daily routine. And the Slim and Sassy Essential Oil Blend, as I mentioned, contains grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon. And when taken internally with a healthy eating and exercise plan, it can help you reach your weight management goal. The way to use it is you just chew 1 piece to help maintain or manage cravings throughout the day while supporting a healthy metabolism. So that might be something that you want to try. Now, tyrosine is an enzyme complex that helps break down the food we eat, and it's an important part of the Slim and Sassy weight loss program. Taken with every meal, it will help to maximize nutrient absorption, which is very essential. So here we are, we're eating food, but if our body isn't absorbing the nutrients from the food, then it's really not serving us, right? So this product contains a blend of whole food enzymes that are often depleted once our food is cooked and it's been processed. So in case you were wondering what enzymes actually do, they help to break down the proteins and fats, the carbs, sugars, and fiber that you eat. And when they break them down, your body's better able to digest the food or absorb it and then eliminate what it hasn't used. 75% of our enzymes should come from the food that we eat, but Our food only has maybe a fifth of the enzymes that it contained, say, back in the 1950s. Outside of cooking, enzyme depletion is caused by changes in the farming methods, in freezing our foods, in mass production, the fact that they're many of them are picked out of season, and because of pasteurization, all of these things help to deplete the enzymes that should be in our foods naturally. And as a result, the enzymes that should be naturally occurring aren't there to break down the food that we're eating. So we end up with tons of digestive issues. Our next item is PB Assist and GX Assist. You know, having a healthy digestive system affects our whole body. When the condition of the digestive system is not in proper health, then there could be a tremendous negative effect on every other function of the body. The combination of very powerful essential oils and caprylic acid helps to cleanse the digestive system, which helps all the other functions of the body perform at their maximum potential. So, GX Assist helps to uh, make a healthy lifestyle, makes us make a healthy lifestyle change. It can be your first step in an essential oil digestive maintenance program. If you're looking for a natural way to cleanse, GX Assist is a proprietary blend of certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils and caprylic acid that supports a healthy digestive system. And if you've overindulged, then take GX Assist to help give your digestive tract a break. Now, PB Assist is our probiotic defense formula. You take 2 pills a day to help support a healthy digestive system. It also promotes a positive balance and proliferation of beneficial bacteria. We've all heard that we have good and bad bacteria in our bodies, right? Well, the PB Assist helps the beneficial bacteria proliferate, so we have more good bacteria in our system. The next and most important item is a lifelong vitality pack, which is vital to losing weight in a healthy way because these are doTERRA's premium supplements. The Lifelong Vitality Program makes taking the first step on the path toward a lifetime of vitality and wellness convenient and affordable. The three core products of the doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Program are Alpha CRS, XC Omega, and Microplex VMZ. They're formulated to provide you with targeted levels of essential nutrients and powerful metabolic factors for optimal health, energy, and longevity. You know, our lifelong health and vitality really depends on lots of factors, including our diet, physical activity, weight management, rest, stress management, how much exposure to toxins we have, and of course, our inherited genetic predisposition for disease and wellness. So, while some of these things are beyond our complete control, breakthrough scientific research is revealing that many ways that we can influence and even control significant factors of aging and wellness. So, a long life full of vitality and healthy aging begins with providing ourselves with essential nutrients and metabolic factors to help them perform optimally. Now, in the next few minutes, we're going to move away from the products and we're going to enter into new lifestyle decisions that are going to propel you forward. So, let's talk about the importance of aerobic exercise, 30 minutes per day for 5 days a week. I know you are already expecting me to eventually discuss exercise because it's so important, right? So we're going to do that now. There's no way to a sustainable weight loss without a consistent exercise regimen, right? But this doesn't mean that you need to hate the experience. That's what a lot of people believe. But exercise really should be fun. It should be fun enough to look forward to each day. That's the only way that it's going to be consistent. And I recommend 30 minutes of aerobic exercise for 5 days each week. And the key is to choose exercises that are enjoyable to you. Me, myself, I love dancing. Put on some good music and get my groove on, and I can dance for hours. Some people love running. Some people like cleaning the house. Yeah, that's not me. um, some people do. Some people like spinning classes or Zumba, or they like taking classes at the gym. Other people like basketball or playing with their kids. Some people like swimming. So there's so many different activities that we can do to make this even more enjoyable. You could download a great audiobook or have access to your favorite music so that you can get lost in whatever you're listening to. And the time is just going to fly by. And to encourage your continued growth, let's make it something motivational. That will make the time fly. So the next thing we'll discuss is strength training, 30 minutes a day, 2 to 3 times a week. Outside of your aerobic training, it's important to incorporate strength training into your regimen, right? Strength training includes lots of different activities. I'm sure the first thing that comes to mind is weight training, which definitely should be part of your routine, using weights for your arms, your legs, your back, the butt, the abdomen is going to help you not only strengthen your core, but also increase your strength and endurance in other aspects of your new lifestyle. The key is to start with lighter weights and build up over time. And of course, listen to your body, please. You don't want to strain or pull anything. That's actually the opposite of what we're working towards. You want to start low and slow. Take your time and use weights correctly so that you don't cause injury. Pilates and yoga are also strength training activities that are lower impact. If you need something that's low impact, this form of exercise could actually include flexibility training and meditation along with strength training. And even on your rest days, many people find themselves doing light yoga to support with self-reflection, or breathing while you're learning to balance is a great way to feel renewed and to build up both inner and outer strength. So I highly recommend mixing it up with weights and Pilates or yoga. Make sure to focus on different parts of your body during each workout, and you'll start to notice toning and tightening of those problem areas, which in itself is really a great feeling of satisfaction when you start seeing those changes. Okay, now let's talk about flexibility. The last form of exercise we need to incorporate in our daily routine is flexibility, right? Stretching is something that we should be doing every day. So I encourage you to take 15 minutes every day and just clear your mind and focus on stretching all parts of your body, starting with your head all the way down to your toes. There's plenty of videos on YouTube on stretching, but you can do what feels comfortable for you. Standing with a wall for support is so important for getting those tough to reach spots like your shoulders. Stretching before and after a workout is equally important because this helps to prevent injury. So I encourage you to have fun with your stretching. And then natural energy is very important, right? At one point or another, we might need energy, especially after all that exercise. You might be tired, although I actually think at some point you might feel rejuvenated, but um, some of us, when we start exercising, we feel tired. So I want to make sure that you do the right thing by your body, and doTERRA has the perfect solution to support you with sustained and enhanced energy. I personally love this product. Uh, there are two top ways we found that help us increase and maintain higher levels of energy throughout the day. First of all, it's the blend for short-term use that we call our Getting Stuff Done blend. It's peppermint essential oil and wild orange essential oil. Put a drop of each oil in your hands, rub them together, and inhale deeply. And you could also put this blend in a roller bottle and dilute it with fractionated coconut oil and roll it on the back of your neck or on the bottom of your feet for a quick pick me up before working out. This is also a great blend to diffuse, not just during a workout, but really anytime you need to get stuff done. Now, please take note that peppermint oil is a hot oil, so you want to make sure that you avoid eye contact when you use this oil. And for some people who are sensitive, they may want to dilute it when applying it topically. The next product I want to talk about is Mito 2 Max. I love this supplement. It supports energy and stamina. It really helps the body to adapt more quickly to all the different activities of life, and it also helps to increase mental energy. So when you feel foggy in your brain, Mito 2 Max is going to increase that energy, meaning that it keeps working whether you need to stay up to watch a movie marathon or you're actually running a marathon. So for whatever you want to accomplish, Mito 2 Max is going to give you the energy and stamina for that. And then manage stress, rest, relax, and renew. This is the final step in losing weight naturally and maintaining your ideal weight long term. And it's perhaps the most important of all, right? Stress management um, is very important during our busy lives. We all tend to forget to just stop and take a deep breath every now and then. We're go, 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 and our adrenals become fatigued and our health begins to suffer. So we have to remember to rest, relax, renew, right? Our bodies need rest. I'm not just talking about sleep, which definitely is important. We mentioned that, but rest, right? Sitting in prayer or meditation for 10 minutes a day or catching a cat nap. We need to relax, get a good book, or go get a facial or a massage. We also need to renew. This is your me time. If it not only rejuvenates your body, but your mind and your soul is rejuvenated, and it brings out a renewed you. So that's very, very important. Don't just rest your body while your mind continues to go a million miles an hour, right? That won't accomplish what we're talking about here. You want to take deep breaths and relax your mind as well as your body. Taking this time to relax and to rest is going to help you to manage stress. You know, I was once told that 90% of the things that we stress about never happen anyway. So honestly, what are we worrying about? Easier said than done. Yes, I know, because I fall into the same trap, and I'm no different than you. There are times when my thoughts defeat me and my mind just runs wild and the brain chatter doesn't stop. But this is where I find essential oils play a huge role in my life. And this is a topic for a whole different class, but I want you to remember the 3 R's: rest, relax, and renew, and do this daily. So at this point, you're probably eager to get started. So here's my recommendation. Just as a review, we're going to eat right. We're going to exercise regularly. We're going to perform stress reducing activities. And I hope that you'll purchase the Slim and Sassy New You Kit. This kit is your answer. When you combine these powerful products with exercise, healthy eating, and stress management, it can help with weight management as well as assist in curbing cravings, promoting a healthy metabolism, and enhancing energy. So if you'd like more information on the Slim and Sassy kit, then feel free to contact me or the wellness advocate that directed you to this page. The wholesale price of this new kit is just $199, which is a great deal when you do the math in comparison to purchasing these items individually or at the retail price, which I don't encourage you to buy at the retail price, but it's $265.33. Um, but if you don't already have a wholesale account with us, then I would encourage you to please get one. It's really the best way to shop with doTERRA. Also, when you decide to join us as a wholesale customer or as a wellness advocate, you're going to qualify to participate in doTERRA's 2018 Slim and Sassy Lifestyle Change Competition. Now, the last day to register is January 1st, 2018 at 11:59 Mountain Standard Time. Um, you can visit iamslimandsassy.com for all the details of the competition, but I encourage you to participate because the grand prize winner is going to receive a trip for two to Hawaii. Trip to Hawaii. So don't delay. Register today and begin your slim and sassy transformation. So you deserve to be healthy. Isn't that right? I want to leave you with this quote. Um, when you have your health, you have 1,000 dreams. But when you don't, you have just one. And isn't that quote true? There's nothing worse than not feeling your best. When you're tired all day or you crash at mid-afternoon, maybe you're feeling bloated or you have an unhappy belly, there's a chance you're battling sugar cravings, dull skin, poor sleep, extra weight, a foggy brain. When you're in this state, all of your goals and aspirations boil down to one thing, right? That one thing is that you need to get your health back. And I can't bear to watch people try and fail continually on their journey to health, which is my motivation for sharing what I've learned from doTERRA and from using these products. Because seriously, you deserve to be healthy. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You deserve to be healthy. So we can help you with that. Please join us. And if you're anything like me, you're probably really excited. You're like, okay, what now? How do I know what to use? How do I get started? I want you to know that you're never alone on your essential oils journey. I'm going to personally be here to guide you every step of the way with answers to your questions. We have an amazing, sparkling team with resources and introductions to other people who are also on this journey with us. And in addition, I have a really special email series that I send to all new oil users that lays a foundation of knowledge and awareness for incorporating essential oils into their lives, as well as an opportunity to participate in our complimentary oil camp. So there's lots of ways for you to get started using oils for yourself. So we hope you'll stay tuned. And if you're already working with a wellness advocate, then I encourage you to contact them and get started today. So a lot of people want to know how to become a wellness advocate. I remember the first time, or a wholesale customer, I remember the first time I was exposed to a class like this. I was so excited, but I was also a little overwhelmed by the variety of oils and products and applications. So again, I want to assure you that you're going to have the support that you need. Um, to get you through this adventure. My life changed so much because of doTERRA's essential oils, and I've seen so many other lives change. So I'm confident that you're going to have the same experience once you get started. So again, there's 3 ways to begin with doTERRA essential oils. The first way is to purchase the oils at full retail price, but don't do that. It's the most expensive way to go, and that's not the way that we recommend. The second way is to pay a $35 membership fee. So think of Costco, it's a yearly membership, and you can then purchase all of your oils and all of your doTERRA products at wholesale price, which is 25% off the retail price. That's totally awesome. But even better than that, the third way is you can purchase an enrollment kit. With the enrollment kit, your membership fee is waived. So that means the $35 membership fee, nope, you don't have to pay that anymore. And your kit oils are even below wholesale pricing. So I would recommend option 2 or option 3 based on your desires. And you can visit mydoterra.com/sparklinglifeoils to purchase your oils or to become a wholesale member with doTERRA. Or again, if you're already working with another wellness advocate, please talk to them, whoever directed you to this webinar. But if you're not working with someone, I'm more than happy to help you on your oily journey. My life has changed so dramatically since using essential oils that I've made it my responsibility to share these powerful, sparkling products with as many people as possible. It's such an honor to introduce the essential oils into your life and to show you all the different ways that you can incorporate them in your life. In addition, uh, there are several questions that come up after a webinar, so I'd like to encourage you to contact me via email or private message me on Facebook, and I'll be happy to set up a time with you to speak with you personally, because I hope that you can tell that I'm very passionate about sharing the benefits of our certified pure essential oil. Now, I want to finish off by thanking you so much for joining us. I'm so pleased that you've taken the time from your busy schedules to join us to learn more about how to become that slim and sassy you. Join us if you look on my YouTube channel, Sparkling Life Oils. There are other webinars. One of them in particular that you might be interested in was held earlier this year. It was a 30-day cleanse. So if that topic sounds interesting to you, I encourage you to go back and watch the series of 4 recordings, or better yet, contact me and you can join us as our team will be doing a cleanse starting in January, following the Cleanse and Restore protocol. I myself will be joining the Slim and Sassy competition for 2018. So if you'd like to do that, then I encourage you to register right away because you have until January 1st. Okay, sparkling ones, before we end, I want to remind everyone how you can keep abreast of the latest and greatest happening at Sparkling Life Oils. So I hope you'll stay tuned to my social media sites for some great essential oil tips, DIYs, and recipes. And I hope you'll join us again for our Sparkling Spotlight webinar. Thanks bunches for spending this time with me. And remember, our bodies are already radiant self-healing mechanisms that can shine and sparkle if we support it with safe, natural options. So let's fire that spark with doTERRA essential oils and wellness products. Until next time, I pray you have a sparkling day. Ciao.